What's up, YouTube? The Rain Man here. In this video, I'm going to be running the first two floors of the Shimitae dungeon for the Hall of Heroes. I'll be talking about the monsters that you will have to deal with and strategies to try and counter them and how to actually survive them, hopefully. Uh, Also, as always, you can always find me on the global server on channel 2365. I got Swar Farm, link to my Swar Farms in the description below. So now let's go ahead and get on there and get to looking at the Shimitae Hall of Heroes. Close that out. Alright. So, be doing the 4-star Wind Sylph. Let's see here. I think that was a different team. Actually, then this one I was trying to hit up some higher floors on the last Hall of Heroes. This one, on the other hand, I am going to be going straight on at it here. Who am I going to take in here with me? And what the heck, I'll go with him. Alright, cool. Alright, so like I said, as I go through the waves, I'm going to stop and talk about the monsters on each floor. And what kind of strategies you will need to be prepared for, what kind of moves they have and stuff like that. So hopefully you can stop. Okay, good. Alright. So in the first wave, it is fire, and it is partnered up with a wind vampire. The fire itself has a attack bar decrease for a second skill, so it's a single target attack bar decrease. His third skill is actually an AoE dot. So there's 3 of these Berettas here. That's a lot of dots they can put on you. And the Wind Vampire's third skill is actually does more damage based on the number of debuffs on you. So the more dots you have, the more damage he's going to be doing. So you want to move fast and move soon and go ahead and get them out of the way. So to avoid the dots, any type of monster that can cleanse is probably going to be good for this. Any type of monster that cleanses is going to be good for these floors. It's going to be helpful in just about all these floors. So let's go and knock this out real quick here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so second wave is the Water Sylph, and is paired up with the Fire Assassin. So the Water Sylph has an AoE glancing for his second skill, and an AoE freeze for his third skill. As I said before, cleansing is going to be pretty much a necessity for clearing these floors. If you have someone like Delphoy or was it Lisa? I think Lisa's the fire Neostone agent, or Emma. I get their names backwards every time, all the time. Anyway, the fire Neostone agent. She has an AoE cleanse that will attack as well, so that's helpful there. Delphoy has a cleanse, and it actually puts up immunity for 2 turns. I think that's right. If you're lucky, you have a fire Amazon. Fire Amazon. Jeez. The Fire Archangel. He's got an AoE group immunity. It's also got an attack bar boost. It doesn't cleanse, but at least it puts the immunity up, so at least maybe you can avoid getting frozen or stunned or dotted. So, the Fire Assassin. She does have a passive that actually neglects any type of healing. So instead of healing fully, I think you only heal up to like 50% of the normal healing. So keep that in mind whenever you're facing this floor and they're trying to heal up. Alright, the mini boss is the Wind Desert Queen and the 2 Water Succubus. So the Wind Desert Queen, you want to keep her from moving as soon as possible. Her third skill is an AoE sleep. Granted, you could get your entire team put to sleep, and the Wind Succubus and the Water Succubus will wake you up because they have a couple of AoEs. It's an AoE move from both of them, so there's 2 AoE moves that are possible for them to wake you up. I take that back. The recent buff has neglected that. So now, if you're asleep, the Succubus do not wake you up. So, if she does put your group to sleep, you will not be woken up by the Succubus. I forgot about that buff. This is going to be a nasty, nasty wave here. So the succubus can put you to sleep with their move. It's a single target, first move. First move puts you to sleep. And the Desert Queen, Hathor, I think that's right. I think she's Hathor. She's got AoE sleep as well. And if your whole group's put to sleep, the succubus hitting you are not going to wake you up. That is... Now I see why they did that buff for the succubus. This is why Comtois did the buff on the succubus in the balancing update. This is exactly why they did that. So anyway, alright. So this floor, I said, the first thing you want to do is try and take out Hathor quickly. Take her out and get her out of the way, because she puts the AoE sleep. The succubus attacks are not going to wake you up. So I'm going to take her out early on here. I'm not got a succubus here. Alright. So the fourth wave has the light Sylphs. I keep wanting to say Undines in my head. I don't know why. We got the light Sylphs paired up with the dark Samurai. The light Sylphs have an AoE glancing just like the water one and the wind one, which is what you're getting the pieces for here. Also has an AoE stun and hits 4 times. I think it's 4 times it hits. So it's got 4 chances to stun you. So there's a good chance you're going to get stunned. And then the Dark Samurais, they're going to hit you hard. And more than likely, their AoE hits are going to hit. And there's probably a good chance, since it's AI controlled, they'll get that Sword of the Supreme Skywolf. So be prepared for that. Any type of immunity you can kick off on your group before you go through. Any type of immunity that you can have on your team to begin with, at any time on this is going to be great, because this is going to be unreal here. There's a lot of AoE debuff moves, and of course the light ones here have stuns. Just going to knock out some of these guys. All right, now for the fifth wave, we have the dark Sylph paired up with the light Perrette. The Dark Sylphs have a turbulence move, attack bar decrease, just like Beretta does. His third skill is actually going to be an AoE sleep. Now, if the Light Perrette, I think Light Perrette has an AoE move, so she could wake up the group. So it's not like she's not like a succubus. She will wake you up if she hits you. So you got that possibility as well. But that I believe it's a 2-turn sleep that the Dark Sylph does. So it could be pretty detrimental to your team if your healers are asleep and the only ones that are awake are the ones that are being hit and are your actual attackers. And they get knocked down and defeated before your healers can wake up and heal them back up. Alright, so we'll knock this out. I'm going to go one down the list here. And boom. There we go. Alright. So the first floor, the boss is actually going to be the Wind Sylph. And it's paired off with Beretta and Tyrone, the fire and water Sylph. So it's not too bad of a team to have to deal with. So we're going to knock them out real quick. There we go. Excuse me. So that is the first floor done. So we're going to go ahead and run right on through the second floor here. Let it roll right on through. So I said that's your preparations that you probably need to make in ahead of going into this. You're going to need somebody who cleanses or can put up a group immunity. That's going to be a big deal whenever you going through these floors. Like I said, with all the dotting and the sleeping and the freezing and the stunning that these Sylphs can do. So I said that's going to be a big help. So you're more likely to want to be a healer. If you get a healer with immunity, someone like Delphoy, that's not a bad idea. Delphi also has a skill cooldown. So she also has a move that does a skill cooldown on the monsters. So maybe I should keep them from doing their AoEs. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got 50 pieces. So now we're going to go and summon Shimitae. Shimmy, 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 Shimitae. Oh, no, I got to summon it first. What am I doing? And just ignore all the monsters and their pieces that you see here. I'm a monster piece hoarder. Alrighty, where is Shimitae? Where did they put him at? Wow. Where is this guy at? There he is. Wow. He is way up in the list. Alright, there we go. So we're going to summon the wind Sylph. There we go. Don't need that. Thank you very much. Alright, so now I'm going to lock him. There we go. We're going to lock him down. And we're going to awaken him. Ta-da! Shimitae. Alright, so there you go. I hope the tips and seeing me go through actually gives you an idea of what you're going to need to battle the floors depending upon your level and your monsters that you have available to you. So if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button, of course. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below. I'll try to do the best of my ability to answer any questions that you have. And until next time, have fun. Later.